What's up, YouTube? Kevin in Colorado. Welcome to another exciting episode of Tesla Today. What if I told you that Tesla was going to do another stock split 5-to-1 by Christmas of 22? Would you have bought Tesla today on the slide? I got a text from my stepson this morning. He's like, oh my gosh, what's going on with Tesla? It's down to $760 a share. It's fallen. What should I do? Should I sell? I said, no. You should buy. This is a buying opportunity right now to get Tesla cheap before it's going to go, once again, parabolic in the future. Oh my God, Christmas 22 is so long away. We want that money now. Well, then you're in the wrong market. Tesla is much too volatile in the short term for you to make great money. You're going to pay high amount of short-term capital gains taxes if you hold the stock in a cash account for less than a year. Let me say that again. If you made $1,000 with your Tesla stock and you sold it and you held that stock for less than 1 year, you're going to be paying 35% tax. So from that $1,000, $350 is going to go to your favorite uncle, Uncle Sam, who'll be happy to take your money. I have a longer term approach. It's called investing. A lot of us are short to pull the trigger, and I have been guilty of this in the past as well. You saw my previous video when I thought, oh my gosh, Tesla is only worth $600 a share, and now it's been resisting pretty comfortably at that 800 mark now for the last couple months. Is this a guarantee for the future? Of course not. There is no guarantee. But it comes down to my conviction level and what I believe in Tesla. In this video, I'm going to share with you why I have such a high conviction level. We're going to talk about the upcoming catalyst for Tesla stock with Giga Berlin opening up here June, July, with Giga Austin, Texas opening up right behind that, Giga India already in the works. We're also going to talk about Tesla's recent investment of $1.5 billion with a B in Bitcoin, and a real strong catalyst coming up for Tesla is called the Green New Deal. Let's jump into it. All right, the first catalyst we're going to talk about is the most exciting, but also the scariest. The Green New Deal. Green New Deal. Why is it so exciting? Because that $7,500 EV tax credit, electric vehicle tax credit, that Uncle Sam would pay you for buying a brand new EV is coming back, but just $500 less. So anybody buying a brand new EV sometime in the future, if this bill goes into law, will get $7,000 toward the purchase of their EV. Not to include what your state does. Like I live in Colorado, second most liberal to right now California, and we get $5,000 state EV incentive to buy an EV as well. So that'd be $7,000 plus 5 is $12,000 off the cost of a brand new EV, which is going to be a huge boost to Tesla, to anybody else that makes an EV here in the United States. Right now, that'd be what? Chevy Bolt, Nissan Leaf, Audi e-tron, the Porsche Taycan electric. Those would all be winners. The Ford Mach-E, and whatever new GM product comes in 2025 maybe. Why it's also scary. It's going to be a huge boost for one. The scary part is when it actually goes into law. Let's just say, for sake of argument, that this is going to become law and it passes both the House, Dem-controlled, the Senate, Dem-controlled, and the executive branch, Dem-controlled. That passes all three and goes into law by July 1st of 2021. Well, if you and I know that's going to go into law July of 2021, and we're now in February, how many EVs do you think you and I are going to sell between now and July, knowing that we're going to get the car for $7,000 less in 5 months?
That's right. Goose egg.
So in the short term, it's a huge risk for EV stocks, Tesla, and we could see a dip with that happening because we do not believe at this time that the bill will go retroactive to past EV sales. More than likely it won't. So people are going to have a slowdown in buying EVs right now if they believe the $7,000 federal tax credit is coming. Once that law is passed and that EV tax credit goes into effect, you're going to see the reins come off and sales are going to go through the roof. Tesla already currently sells every single battery it makes, every single EV it makes, and the same thing is going to happen for all the other electric EV makers. They're going to be selling a lot more EVs. And most importantly, don't forget about our secret weapon, Nancy Pelosi. That's right. Remember, Nancy's husband bought over $500,000 worth of Tesla call options right before Christmas of 2020. Those options expire March of 2022. Another reason we're going to have Tesla do a 5-for-1 split before Christmas of 2022. Next up, we have Bitcoin. So Bitcoin and Tesla actually really did me a favor here because I was trying to decide, did I want to buy some Bitcoin or not? And you know what? Now when you buy Tesla stock, you automatically have some exposure to Bitcoin. So it puts the two together. So now I don't have to go out and buy one share of Bitcoin for $50,000. With Tesla investing its $1.5 billion, which is about 7.5% of its cash reserves. Tesla currently has about $19 billion cash reserve. I know a lot of people are pissed. They're like, well, why don't they just buy back Tesla stock if they have that extra money? Well, they believe that Bitcoin is going to accelerate faster right now in the short term than Tesla stock. I think it's a very smart play. I mean, how would you feel if Tesla just did a capital raise, which they did less than 6 months ago for $5 billion, and then they just bought back their own stock with the money they just raised from you, the stockholder? You'd be kind of pissed. I want Elon to be responsible. I want him to invest in things that he's privy to and sees long-term being healthy and well for the financial well-being of Tesla. And I believe that's exactly why Elon invested the $1.5 billion in Bitcoin. We believe at an average price of around $33,000 a share. Today it hit $51,000 a share. If that continues to go up like Chamath believes, by the end of 2021, he believed that Bitcoin would be at $200,000 a share. If that's factual, Tesla would almost make 7 times this money. That would affect the stock price, further pushing up Tesla. All right, so we covered the Green New Deal. We talked a little bit about Tesla's investment in Bitcoin. Let's go for the final 3 minutes here and talk about these other couple catalysts. So one, obviously, Giga Berlin, scheduled to open July of this year, 2021. And it is confirmed here, as you see, that Elon Musk confirms that Gigafactory Berlin will be the first to actually use the new 4680 battery cells and a brand new paint shop. So keeps on making wonderful things. Here's a picture of the 4680 cell once again. At Tesla's Battery Day, the company showed its vision for the future, the 4680 cylindrical cell. These cells would allow Tesla vehicles to go farther, charge faster, and cost less. Blah, 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 blah. You already knew all this kind of stuff. Here's the big stuff, though, still, right? Giga Berlin will be the first to use not only the cells, but along with the full front and rear body castings, especially with the Model Y vehicle. Knocking out robots, 300 robots for that full body casting, and another 300 robots going to go away for that full body casting. That's huge. And then the brand new paint shop with that brand new technology, for that Model Y, which will be the best seller according to Elon in Tesla's history. And man, I tell you, I test drove that one. Check out the link. It was badass. I highly recommend that you do that. And then, of course, here's the actual tweet from Elon. Giga Berlin Brandenburg will be the first to use our new structural pack architectural. Once again, not only the 4680 cells, but including them in part of the structural pack into the frame, so it actually structurally supports the vehicle, not just carrying like a sack of potatoes extra weight, but it actually has a function to it and helps the structural stability of the vehicle itself. World's most advanced cells made on site. That's another key point, right? The batteries. Tesla is now the 10th largest battery maker in the entire free world. Let me say that one again. Tesla is now number 10 in the world in making batteries. Much more than just a car company. With so much new technology, production timing is naturally harder to predict. Will they have some growing pains? I'll be surprised with this one. This will be, what, Gigafactory number 3 opening up. The new technology might have a couple of hiccups, but I'm sure they are looking at that in the future and want to pull off smoothly. I am very excited and hope to one day actually, well, not one day, I'm going to retire in July. I'll stay as a contract worker for maybe another year as Tesla makes me another $1 million to $2 million. And then I'll take a flight to Germany and I'll go visit the Gigafactory in Berlin and take a couple of weeks and enjoy it. Oktoberfest, right? I hear the beer is cold and I have a weakness for hot pretzels. All right, only 2 items left. We're going to talk real quick about Giga Austin and then the Model 2 out of China. So Giga Austin, folks, extremely important. If we get this Texas Gigafactory open by late 2021, on schedule for this year, hopefully roll out the first Cybertruck before Christmas of this year. Hopefully take mine delivery about a year from now. Also, the Tesla Semi will be built out of Giga Austin. Austin is exploding. All the real estate prices are going up. This is going to be a main hub for Elon Musk, for Tesla, for SpaceX, for Neuralink. He's going to have offices for majority of his companies here in the Tesla metro area. Also, of course, with the Tesla Semi rolling off of being built there in Austin, Texas, with those 4680 cells, Tesla will make the 4680 cell at Austin. Extremely, extremely important to get both Giga Berlin and Giga Austin online as soon as possible. With those 2 more Gigafactories opened up, so we'll have Fremont Factory, we'll have Giga Shanghai, we'll have Giga Berlin, and we'll have Giga Austin all online this year in 2021. Is going to be amazing catalyst boost for the stock. And then out of Giga Shanghai, apparently they did get approval to start working on that Model 2. Here is some renderings. We'll leave you with that in closing. We'll talk more about that tomorrow. You've been watching Tesla Today. Remember, no more Robinhood support. Robinhood sucks. We're now using Webull. I'll put a link in the video description below. If you sign up for Webull, you get 1 free stock. Once you deposit $100 in your new account, then you get a 2nd free stock with Webull. So sign up for Webull if you'd like a couple of free stocks, and please consider subscribing to my channel. You've been watching Tesla Today. See you tomorrow.